Good nearly Monday morning. Hope everybody had a great 4th of July. Gosh, we had fabulous weather. I know a lot of you are working, and I hope that that was productive for everybody. So it looks like summer really is here. We're going to hit the 80s and 90s this week, so that's a very good thing. A few reminders. Next Tuesday, Eugene normally has its business meeting today, but because the holiday weekend, we never have one following a holiday weekend because it takes everybody a little while to get woken back up and sobered up and all that good stuff. So it's next Tuesday, which is the 13th. Now, it's a special time, so make sure to take note, Eugene agents. The 13th, we're going to actually have breakfast at 8. That's a half hour early. The meeting's going to start at 8:15, and the reason for that is we've got RMLS bringing in their trainer to show us the new CMA module with RMLS. So we're doing an exclusive thing just for our office, so you'll be able to come in, learn that at the office meeting. So, and there will be a continuing education credit for that as well. So again, that's next Tuesday, breakfast at 8. And we're sitting down and ready to go at 8:15. And for those of you agents up north that use RMLS for CMAs, I would encourage you to make the trip down. We won't be having a separate meeting up there just because most of you aren't RMLS members. But if you're an RMLS member, make sure to come down for that meeting. And again, it is next Tuesday, 8 o'clock at the Eugene Country Club. Tomorrow night, the Remax Rowdies take the field. Brent Cole leading the team. Marv Nelson hasn't been to a game yet, Marv, but hopefully tomorrow he'll show up because there is free pizza and beer after the game and pop if we win. We've only lost one game, and I'm sure that wasn't our fault. So the Remax Rowdies take the field tomorrow night, 6:30 at Graham Field here in Eugene. Biggest Loser finishes up tomorrow. So by the end of tomorrow, somebody's going to win $1,700. And the big winner will be Casa because, as I said at the beginning, we're going to match whatever was the prize pot, which is $1,700. So Casa will get a check issued for $1,700 as well. And by the way, that check will be prorated based on the folks that joined from Albany, Corvallis, and Eugene. So each of the Lynn, Lane, and Benton County Casas are going to make a little bit of money off of that show. So that was fun. Some of us did better than others, I'm sure, but in any event, we'll crown a winner, and we lost a ton of weight, probably almost literally a ton. Pam will give that report tomorrow. The business tip I wanted to go over, I went to the, I call it the Hippie in the Park Festival, but I can't do that on camera, can I, Patty? I went to the Art in the Vineyard this weekend here in Eugene, and I was overhearing a couple talk, and they were talking about buying a house. No, I did not attack them. It wasn't the place to do it. They were talking about buying a house, and the time was right and blah, blah, blah. And I got to thinking, prior to hearing that conversation, I thought, who would buy a house now? You just miss the tax credit, blah, 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 although interest rates are really low. And it just reminded me, people do things when the timing's right for them. We sit here and think, well, the tax credit's gone. Well, some people, the tax credit wasn't even on their radar. Now their life, whether they're getting married, which sounded like was this couple's deal, or whether they're getting divorced or having a baby or whatever, life continues to go on whether there's a tax credit or not. So I would encourage you not to get caught in what I got caught in, which is, oh, geez, the tax credit's over. And remember, people are out doing their life and living. They're going to buy cars and houses and whatever when the timing's right for them. So really, the tax credit was nice. We all know that. It's gone. We all know that as well. Although, of course, there was the extension for a few months to get those closed, but if they weren't written by the end of April, it didn't matter. So just kind of keep that in mind. I guess that would be my tip this week, just to keep in mind people's lives do different things at different times, so don't get caught up in all these external factors. We have got a couple birthdays. Rain is going to be a year older up in Albany on Wednesday, tomorrow I guess that is. Darcy Sloniker from Precision Funding on Sunday the 11th is going to be a year older. And I screwed up last week, so this is a makeup thing here. Nancy Delarante, Nancy who works with Paula in the bookkeeping department, her anniversary was way back on June 8th. So we're almost to her 13-month anniversary. And Terry Strong, who works with Scott in graphics, everybody knows Terry. Terry's anniversary, 1-year anniversary, was June 12th. Also, on July 1st, 3 years ago, is when we incorporated the Albany and Corvallis offices into our group. And 3 years later, we've still got a bunch of folks that joined with us then. So July 1st, the following people celebrated their 3-year anniversary. Doug Hall, Doug is over in the Albany office. Mary Hartley in the Albany office. Mike Kosmicki, also in Albany. Tensa Schweitzer is also in Albany. See, Tense, I paused there, but I got it right. I know I did. And Will Tucker, also in Albany, our famous Lynn County Commissioner as well. Fred Adams over in the Corvallis office has been with us for 3 years, as has Samantha Alley, Carla Allen, Arlene Cox, Susan Reed, and Becky Scott. And of course, Jerry Cuomo, the leader up there, has been there 3 years as well. So happy anniversary to that, all you folks up there. Talking point of the week. I think I mentioned last week I got caught because I wasn't giving you a talking point. My talking point I already gave you, which is keep in mind people's timing. But I'm interested to hear from everybody that's listening to this. What are you using as talking points when you're out talking to sellers to list their house or a buyer to get them off the fence? What are you telling people? Let's get that information to me so I can share it with everybody else. I'll, of course, take the credit if they look good. But send me an email, if you would, and tell me what kind of talking point, what verbiage are you using to get buyers or sellers off the fence right now. So you can just email that to me or give me a call. My extension's 1511, or my email is ksimron@remax.net. Hope you have a great time in the sun. Keep on that sunscreen. It's going to be hot this week. Talk to you soon.